Hello everybody. Welcome to number 2 of 4 in this mini series that's going to help you get into forearm stand. If you haven't watched the first one, just go back and watch that one, and it's going to get you just more in tune with your shoulders in general. So then for the second one, what we're going to focus on is getting your arms into shoulder flexion a lot more, which is this. We learned that last time. And a little bit of core control as well, because you're going to need those two things when you eventually balance on your forearms. Okay, so let's get started in my teacher's fashion. We're going to get started right away in down dog. So go ahead and get up in there. Take a moment to just sway the hips or make any intuitive wiggles that feel good in your body. When you're ready, take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Again, take a deep breath in and out. One more time, big breath in. Equally big breath out. Good. You're going to drop down onto your knees. Keep the toes tucked for now and just come back into this hero's pose. So we're going to stretch our shoulders real quick. That way we can get into all this stuff and just, get right into the point here. Stretch your right arm up and bend your elbow. This is half of Gomukhasana. You're going to grab onto that elbow with your other hand. And then while you're here, feel a little bit of core control by hugging the front ribs in slightly. Imagine that you're trying to avoid the front of your shirt, trying to avoid the ribs touching the front of the shirt, that is. And then gentle side bend to the left. Push your head back a little bit, but keep those front ribs in. Take an inhale. Exhale, switch. You can reach both arms up and then bend the left arm. Place that hand behind you and grab onto the elbow with your right hand. So naturally your back is going to want to bend. And just to get into the habit of it right now, you're going to hug those front ribs in ever so slightly. Lean over to the right. Just a baby side bend. One more inhale. Good. As you exhale, reach both arms up. Untuck your toes, finally. Sit back on your heels like regular. And we're going to do one more shoulder stretch. Bend the elbows out to the side. Yep, just like that. Take an inhale. Exhale, cross the right elbow over the left for Garudasana arms. You're going to try to wrap the forearms together. Squeeze the elbows in the hands. Drop the shoulders down. Good. And then stay for a full breath in and out. On your next inhale, open the elbows wide. Even open your chest, do a little back bend if it feels good. Exhale, wrap the left elbow over the right, and then rapido those forearms up into Garudasana, eagle pose. Well, just the arm part, but eagle pose nonetheless. Squeeze the elbows and the hands together, drop the shoulders. Stay for another breath in and out. Awesome, we're gonna come right into a forward fold here. Plant your hands, tuck the toes, and then lift your hips into that standing forward fold. Give your hamstrings a really good stretch here. Eventually, when we work our way into dolphin / forearm stand, the hamstrings are going to need a little bit of space because it's a hard enough pose on its own, dolphin. And then managing getting upside down, it's, like I said, helpful to have a little space in the hamstrings. So hug behind the legs if you can, drop your head, relax your shoulders. One more deep breath in and out. Good, bend the knees a lot, let go of the arms, and very slowly, you're gonna roll your body up to standing. Good, shoulders back. We're gonna get into a varied rhythm of salutations. So instead of just a regular salutation A, there's gonna be Sphinx, forearm plank, and dolphin. Getting the shoulders into this position a lot, okay? So get ready for that. Stand up nice and tall. And I want you to reach both of your arms up, but actually flip your palms back behind you, adding some more resistance into the shoulder flexion. And then try to hug those front ribs in every time we do this. Take an inhale breath here. Exhale, bring the hands together like a prayer. Bend the elbows and start to drop your thumbs towards your nape. Try to squeeze the elbows into the back of your head. And then inhale, hug those front ribs in. Good, exhale, let it go, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Plant the hands, step into down dog. Take a breath here. Exhale, roll forward into plank. Good, take a breath. Lean forward and come all the way down as you exhale. And we're gonna come into Sphinx. Bring the hands together, make a fist, and hug the elbows in, Sphinx pose. Lift your chest, and you're trying to find that cow pose in your upper back. Now we're gonna move into forearm plank. Lift the belly, tuck the toes, and reach back through your tailbone. Also reach forward through the crown of your head. Take an inhale. Exhale, you're gonna walk it into dolphin pose. Tippy toe the feet in and up, lift the hips, and just relax your head. Okay, don't worry if it's touching the floor for now. Try to avoid that, but don't worry about it. Take one more breath. As you exhale, look forward, plant your right hand, then the left hand, and come into down dog. Good, hold that for a breath. Exhale, bend the knees and slide your hands back to your feet. Forward fold, and then halfway lift on your next inhale. Forward fold, exhale. And then come all the way up to standing on your inhale. Reach through the ring fingers. Bring the hands together right on top of the head there as you exhale. And then bend the elbows, bring the thumbs to your nape. Squeeze the elbows in, hug the ribs in. Take one more inhale. Exhale, let this go, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step into down dog. Good, you're gonna roll forward to plank. Inhale, steady through the core and the shoulders. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, come up to Sphinx. This time, bring the hands together like a prayer position. Good, take a breath as you lift your chest. Exhale, fire up the core and lift into forearm plank. You're pinching the core in and up, the front ribs are hugging in. Take a breath. Exhale, tippy toe into dolphin. So we have a slightly different hand variation, and we're gonna go into one more after this too. Hold this dolphin for one more breath. Exhale, look forward, plant the left hand first, right hand second, and come into down dog. Kind of a funky little dolphin to down dog transition. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, slide your hands back all the way to your feet. Halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Feel the core muscles lift you up and lengthen you forward. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, reach forward and up. Lengthen through those ring fingers. You can do a tiny back bend. Now as you exhale, stand up straight, palms together. Bend the elbows. So just getting our arms into this dolphin shape / forearm stand shape a lot. Hug the elbows in. Take a breath as you lift the chest, yet also hug the front ribs in. Massive core control. Good, and then let it go, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Step into down dog as you exhale. Inhale, rock it forward to plank, strong core and shoulders, almost like they're lifting. Exhale, strongly lower down to your belly. Inhale, Sphinx. This time the palms are flat on the ground and your arms look like a number 11. Take a breath, lift the chest, aka squeezing and retracting your shoulder blades together. Exhale, forearm plank. So this is what we did last time, which was a lot of cow and cat, where we go from retract to protract. Right here in this forearm plank, you're protracting. We got one more breath. Good, exhale, tippy toe up into dolphin. So to me, this is the hardest version of dolphin. We're gonna linger here for another second or two. Push the forearms into the mat. Lift your sit bones and try to lengthen all the limbs, even though the arms are bent. Okay, one more breath. Good, now as you exhale, come into down dog, one hand at a time, and then one more breath. Good, exhale, slide the hands back all the way to your feet, and you're gonna come into a squat malasana. Always good to just, add a friendly squat in there. I can turn and face you as well. You can turn or not turn, totally up to you. All right, place the hands together at your heart, open your chest. If you can, come into a slightly wider squat, so you're getting a nice little stretch. You could imagine happy baby, right? If you were on your back, you're grabbing the outer edges of the feet. So a squat is just like that. Okay, one more breath here. Nice, go ahead and sit down. Come into a cross-legged seat, and if you need a cushion to sit on, that's fine too. We're just gonna reach the hands back for bound hand stretch. So interlace the hands back there behind you, and stretch your arms straight down, lift the chest, just come into a back bend. Okay, don't worry about that for right now. It's nice to feel the difference between letting yourself go into the back bend and then resisting that back bend by hugging the front ribs in. And that's just gonna be a tool eventually down the line that you're gonna use when you get into forearm stand. It's gonna help you balance and all that good stuff. All right, yogis, one more breath in and out. Nice, and then you're gonna let that go. Just kind of be with the shoulders for a second. If you want, even close the eyes. We're gonna do one last pose after this, but I just want you to feel the sensation of your body and bringing your attention to your shoulder blades. Good, awesome. All right, so we are going to, you can open your eyes if you're ready. We are going to hold dolphin for a few breaths. We did a little mix of stretching and strengthening the shoulders already, so let's put it to the test. If you ever want to balance on your forearms, you pretty much have to get good at holding dolphin because, well, that's how you're going to get up into it. So let's come into a tabletop. And then right away, forearms down in tabletop. So you have three options. If you were finding it really difficult to have the arms like this, go with option 1 or option 2. So either hands interlaced or hands like a prayer. And you're gonna find which one feels good and which one you can hold. So go ahead, forearm tabletop. Pick the position of the hands / arms, but draw the elbows in a little closer. Beautiful, you're gonna tuck the toes, lift the hips, dolphin. Now relax your head, but don't let the head touch the floor. Push the forearms into the mat and keep pushing the entire time as we hold. We're gonna breathe in together. Exhale. Keep pushing the forearms, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, expand the side body. Exhale, maybe you can lower your heels to the floor, stretching the hamstrings more. 2 more breaths, slow inhale. Exhale. Forearms keep pushing, last one here. Exhale. Good, nice and easy. Lower your knees to the floor at the same exact time. Sit back into a child's pose. And you're probably gonna wanna reach your arms back and rest your forehead on the floor. If you have any other variation, that's fine as well. Feel now the shoulder blades are relaxed. Not having any type of job to do. And settle in there for just one more breath. Arms and neck soften. Beautiful, yogis. Feel free to stay there a little bit longer, or if you're ready, just go ahead and come up into a seat. All right, thank you so much for practicing this. It's another good one to just put on repeat a few times. If you need to get some movement in for the day, if you need some shoulder love for the day, and all that good stuff. So, thank you very much for joining. Next week we'll have something new to do, and I can't wait to see you then. All right, peace out, everybody.